Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Hope you're all doing well. It's June favorites time. I have a lot of goodies in front of me. So without further ado, let's get into them. I don't even know where to start, so I'm just gonna grab the first thing, no particular order. It is the L'Oreal True Match Lumi Foundation. This is an oldie. I've used this for years and I just started using it again, and I love this foundation. I have it on today and it's beautiful. Even though it does have a little bit of luminescence to it, it's not greasy or doesn't make you look like a butterball at all. It's perfect and it lasts a long time on my skin, even when I get super oily or when it's super hot outside. This is just a staple for me from the drugstore. It does have SPF 20, so that's great in the summertime. If you want a reference for color, I'm in Natural Beige W4. I'm a little self-tanned right now, so this is my shade. Definitely not one when I'm super pale. Let's keep going on to base. A new one for me is the L'Oreal Visibly Lift Blur Concealer. I remember a couple years ago I tried the foundation one and I wasn't a fan. I felt like it made my skin look dry and it settled in fine lines. I didn't see the blurring effect. It just didn't mesh with my skin. I wasn't a huge fan of that, but I wanted to try the concealer and I love this. I have it under my eyes today. It just smooths everything out. I can get super dry under my eyes. Oh, they can get so crepey and so dry so fast. And this just looks fabulous all the time. It wears so well too, all day. It doesn't crease. I mean, I always set with powder. If I didn't set with powder, I think it definitely would crease, but it just looks good from the moment I put it on to the end of the day, and I've been loving this. It's a different texture. It's lightweight, but super full coverage as far as opacity. It covers the under eyes so well, and I don't use this all over the face necessarily. I'm going to use it around the nose. It's a fair shade. It's actually 301 fair, and it's too late to use all over my face right now, but I may pick up one that's closer to my skin tone just because I like this formula a lot. So much better than the foundation. One that I've had in my collection forever is the ColourPop. It's the Super Shock Cheek Matte formula in Aphrodisiac. This isn't even a blush. It's definitely more of a bronzer, but this was before they came out with actual bronzers, if I'm not mistaken. And as you can see, this thing is beat up. It is so messy, and I love this shade. I actually have it on today just to kind of warm up the outer part of my face. ColourPop is such a unique formula if you're not aware. It's very creamy, but it's almost like a cream to powder. Here's a little swatch of Aphrodisiac. It's this perfect neutral brown shade. It's this tan that works so well with fair skins. I love it so much. And that formula, even though it's creamy, it dries to like a powder finish but doesn't look powdery on the skin. I have always been a big fan of ColourPop eyeshadows and the blushes. Their formula is so nice. You always just need to make sure that the cap is screwed on super tight or it actually will dry out. Brow product that I've been loving and have been using so much is the Wonder Brow Gel. I did a little first impressions. Did I do a first impressions or a review on it? I'll link that down below if you're interested in checking it out. I wasn't a big fan of this when I first got it. I actually thought that it sucked because I think I was just using it wrong, but now I use it all the time. I do have it on my brows right now. I'm in the shade Brunette. I think it's a nice universal shade. It's not too warm. It's kind of like a light taupey brown, and it completely works with my coloring. I love it a lot. It wears all day. It does not budge. And yeah, definitely check out that review if you want some more information, but I love this and I can't stop using it. A powder that I've been using for a while now, and I definitely see more and more people talk about this on YouTube. It's the RCMA No Color Powder. I picked this up a long time ago, but I just never talked about it on my channel, I guess, and I love this. It is such a great powder. It is a completely colorless powder, so you don't have to worry about if you're a deeper skin and it having that white cast. It Does it have a flashback on it in photography? It's such a lightweight powder. It's so inexpensive. I purchased mine off of Beautylish, and yeah, it's a great powder. I use it to set my under eyes and it doesn't crepe up at all. It really is my favorite loose powder that I've ever tried. It's definitely one to check out if you haven't already. Getting down to the end here, one that actually I can't believe I didn't talk about in my May favorites, because I've had this since they first launched and I completely forgot to talk about it because it lives permanently in my purse. It never comes out of my purse. I keep it there all the time, so I always have it with me. It's the Lancome Juicy Shakers. This, I think they launched, what, like a month or so ago, and I picked mine up right when I was able to get them because I love the whole lip oil idea, and I was surprised that these weren't super overly priced, and I just thought they were really cute. The packaging, I mean, come on, how adorable. It's a little like martini shaker kind of thing, but it's an oil and it has the pigments and the oil. You got to just give it a little shake so everything combines, and then you have this little applicator and you just pop it on. It's not one that lasts a long time on your lips. I have lip glosses that last longer, but it just feels hydrating. It adds a little bit of color and it just makes your lips look so juicy, and I think it's like a different look compared to a gloss. There's just something about it. And I got the color, which one do I have? Melon. It smells so good. Oh my gosh. It smells like Bubblicious watermelon, but almost like a cross between that and like a fresh cantaloupe. I know that sounds so weird. It's kind of like a mix of something that is artificial and something that's fresh. Oh, I love applying this because I love the smell so much. I think these are awesome. I don't know if I'll pick up any more. I mean, when I get through this, maybe I'll get a different color. This one's definitely satisfying my needs, but definitely check these out if you're looking for it. And the last favorite is one that I've been using for a little while now, but I wanted to make sure I saw results before I, considered it a favorite. I've been using castor oil on my lashes and my eyebrows to help grow them. I've heard castor oil is such a good product for growing out your hair, your eyelashes and eyebrows particularly. And I said, you know what? I always use serums and growth serums, that kind of thing, and I've never tried castor oil. It's just unreal. It's so inexpensive. I mean, I got mine off Amazon. I got a certified organic one. It's a cold pressed kind. I don't know if there's others that aren't cold pressed, but this is what I found and it had a good price with it. I'll do the Amazon link down below if you're interested, but I've already seen such improvement on my lashes. Obviously, these aren't my lashes. I am wearing falsies today, but I've noticed so much more growth coming in, and even my brows, even though they are filled in, they're just fuller, and I think that the hair itself looks stronger and thicker. I've been using this every single night. You definitely have to use it every single night to start to see results quicker. If you use it once in a while, I just think it's going to take forever for you ever to see any results. So I just get a little spoolie. It actually came with a spoolie and a little brush applicator. It's a very thick oil. So the little applicator it came with just didn't work. If you could just see how thick that is. It's one that you'd have to use a little spoolie for. So I just actually rub a little bit of this on that dropper, and then I just brush my eyebrows and my eyelashes as if I was putting on mascara or I was putting on some brow gel. Nothing crazy. I just make sure it's nice evenly coated so you don't have any glops, because it is so thick I don't want to get it in my eye. And then I just go to bed. It's part of my skincare routine at night and I've been loving it. I won't stop using this. I'll continue on, and I hope that my lashes eventually are just going to be fabulous and voluminous, so maybe I won't have to wear falsies, but we'll see. And that is it. I kind of just completely rambled super fast through all those, but I was trying to keep the video short and sweet. And definitely let me know in the comments below what your favorites, or like a #1 favorite for the month of June, or something I must try because it's so fabulous. I'd love to hear from you. And don't forget to give the video a big thumbs up if you liked it, and if you haven't subscribed, you know where that button lives. Thank you so much for joining me, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye. This is the little bottle that you get. It's so cute. It is a product that you always want to shake up. You can even hear there's like a little ball or a little mechanism in there that shakes